na 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 na, ha ha, uma 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 ma 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 ha ha, na 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 na, ha ha, na 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 ha ha, na 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 ha ha, ha ha, uma 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 ma 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 ha ha, na 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 ha ha, ha 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 ha, na 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 ha ha, ni hoo ha 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 ha.
A surveillance camera films the artist's empty studio at night. All is silent, though at some point you might spot a mouse. Just as Duchamp gave us the concept of the ready-made, whereby the artist remakes a manufactured object into an art object simply by reconceptualizing it, the studio is, for the American artist Bruce Nauman, where anything that takes place in it can become art. Art as an activity, a process, such as walking a line on a grid marked on the studio floor or bouncing off the wall repeatedly. Duchamp is an abiding influence on Nauman's art. His Nauman photographed for his early piece, Fountain, using his own body as a play on Duchamp's famous ready-made. Like him, Nauman frequently casts parts of his own body. There are lots of hands, and here are bound hands in a cast called Henry Moore, Bound to Fail. Nauman is interested in sleights of hand and the idea of other slippages, such as those in language, or physical slippages. We find another influence in Beckett: try again, fail better. The theatre of the absurd interests him, as does the theatre of cruelty. Frustration and aggression, vulnerability and threat are all continuous themes in his work. As if disembodied, the spinning head of a bald man appears enlarged and on several monitors. "Feed me, help me, eat me, hurt me," he shouts. I can't help thinking of the British artist Mark Gertler and his 1916 painting Merry-Go-Round. Painted at the height of the First World War, the painting depicts rigid, toy-like figures spinning ceaselessly. Whether caught up in the aggressive fanaticism of war propaganda, or else expressing a sense of existential dread or despair, their rictus-mouthed screams are silent and joyless. And here's Bruce Nauman's Carousel, in which plastic animal carcasses or their body parts are being dragged as they rotate, painfully scraping the ground beneath. Like his other body parts, cast heads, either spinning, rotating or hanging, also appear frequently in Nauman's work, indicating isolation and anomie. In Good Boy, Bad Boy, a man and a woman conjugate verbs.
I
You are
pay,
an evil
you
man.
pay,
We
we
are
pay.
evil men.
This is
evil.
payment.
I am an evil woman. You
I
are
don't
an
want to
evil
die.
woman. We are evil
You don't
women.
want to die.
This is evil.
We don't want to die.
I'm alive.
In Contrapposto, Nauman moves through a space barely able to contain him, painfully mimicking the pose used in ancient and classical Greek sculpture to suggest natural movement. But natural movement is frustrated in its real-life enactment. Nauman has been an influence, a huge one, to many younger artists. Decades before Rachel White Reid was casting the spaces on the underside of chairs, Nauman was already there, as he was with his word-playing neon signs. Is the artist a seer? The true artist helps the world by revealing mystic truths, reads this kitschy spiral neon. Lol, the artist here seems to say in rebuttal.
Vacation, vacation,